Hey everyone, Ronnie Rowe back with you again this month, I should say, because it's probably been a month or so since we last did one of these videos. But anyway, back with you again to give you my progress or my completion on We the People. Last video, I told each and every one of you that what I was going to do once I finished this piece, stitching it all, I would do a video, which this is it, and show you what I have done and then my plans in the upcoming days or maybe a week or so of framing this thing up. So, but anyway, that's what we're going to talk about this evening. Don't wear glasses anymore. Got my eyes fixed and my cataract so I can actually see again. Um, Anyway, before we get started, first thing I'd like for you to do is hit the little subscribe button if you can. That would help me. It'll also get you on a list. Every time I do one of these videos, you'll be informed. So anyway, that could be a good thing or that could be a bad thing. So anyway you look at it. Uh, First, again, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Uh, my name is Ronnie Rowe for the new folks who have never seen this channel. I do counted cross stitch, been doing it for quite a few years now, 40 some years, and I'm still active in it and still enjoy doing it. And so got a lot of designs out on ST under RonnieRoweDesigns.com. And anyway, if you get a chance, go take a look at them. And you might see something you like if you don't, but anyway, look at them. Cost nothing to look. Uh, Thank each and every one of you for coming back this week. The people who have seen this before, I really appreciate you letting me come into your home and sharing a little bit of what I do with you. So, anyway, thank you for that. What have I been doing in the last month or so since we last got together? Um, Been doing a lot actually. A lot of gardening work, tomatoes, squash, all that kind of stuff. I got all of that in my garden. Been working at that. Still going to the Y, doing a lot of exercise when I can. I usually every day, but I make time for that. Um, Doing some traveling. Went up to Roanoke, Virginia here last weekend. A couple weekends ago, they had a alumni weekend at Roanoke College. That's in Salem, Virginia, and met my daughter there, who flew in from Las Vegas, and we had a great weekend together and everything. Saw a couple softball games. Went to a ceremony Friday night at the college, and so had a very met with some old friends that I hadn't seen in a long time. Um, so anyway, got to do that, and I went there. My wife went to London, England. She was in England last week with my son and his wife and family, and I didn't want to go to England, so I spent the weekend in Salem, Roanoke area with my daughter. So anyway, we're all back home, and now we're getting ready for. I'm getting ready for a class reunion, a high school class reunion in a couple weeks. Going to be having that, and then right after that, we get on a plane and we go to Vegas and to visit my daughter out there. My grandson is graduating from high school, and so wife and I flying to Vegas to go out there and celebrate with him that great occasion getting out of high school. Okay, cross stitch. What have I been doing? Well, I've been stitching. I've been stitching on We the People. I've been trying to come up with a new plan of attack on a new design, and I think I have. I've come up with something that I'm kind of interested in. It's going to be a little bit different, and it's something that I haven't normally done before, but I'll show it to you when I show you the frame version of We the People. So, show you what I'm working on. Um, Got a lot of wonderful comments from all you folks on the last video. Really appreciate that. Tried to answer them all, and hope you got something out of that. But I do appreciate your comments a whole lot. Okay, we're going to make this short this evening, but I want to show you We the People that I have finished. This is, and yes, you can stitch this. This is We the People all finished and stitched. I hope I'm making this clear enough for you to see. Hold on. There you go. There's what We the People looks like. Uh, I think it turned out fine. I think it looks all right. It's all right for me for what I can do. And of course, we've got We the People, 1776, 2026, and George Washington crossing the Delaware, and the signing of the Declaration of Independence. This chart has been out for quite some time now, at least a couple months. I think I put it out in February, and I was not gonna send this to distributors. I was gonna do it all myself, but I got a call from Rod at Hoffman Distributing, and we worked out some arrangements, special arrangements for this particular design. And so um, he's got them, selling them to shops all over everywhere. Matter of fact, my wife was in England and found a shop in London, and they knew about this. They hadn't gotten one yet, but they knew about it, and they were going to order some of these. So, but anyway, that is all completed stitching. And I would be willing to bet right now, I started this on September the 22nd of last year. I finished this up, man, last week, a couple weeks ago is when I told you I was going, as soon as I finished, I was going to get with you. I didn't do that. I've waited till now. But a couple weeks ago, I finished this. And I'll be willing to bet you right now this is the only one completed stitching on We the People because I have sent out a ton of these designs, and I know how long it takes to do something like this, and so that's I think this is probably the only one right now. When I get through with this, I get it all framed up and everything. I'm going to take this up to Liberty Hill Needleworks shop. That's in Toanna, Virginia, Williamsburg area. Beautiful shop. Wonderful people. Susan up there runs a great thing. So if you're ever in the Williamsburg area, please stop by and say hello to Susan and her staff. They'll be glad to help you with anything. They have these charts available. And so anyway, if you're in the area, stop by. Um, Framing this. I've got the glass. I've got the frame I showed you before, the old antique frame. I'm going to put it in. I went last week and was going to get the mat board. Got one sheet of mat board, but the other piece of mat board, I had to order it. It wasn't, they did not have the exact color that I wanted to frame this in. So I'm waiting for that piece of mat board to come in. And when it does, I'm going to frame all this up and have it glass and show you the completely finished product. But anyway, that is, I hope I can get this thing straight so you can see, but that is We the People that I stitched. And anyway, I hope if you do have a copy of this, if you did get one, I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. I got a big kick out of this one. This one was good. This was good because obviously because of the 250th anniversary of this great nation we live in. So anyway, that is We the People. I briefly mentioned my next project. Didn't know what I was going to do, but got an idea a few weeks, a while back. Um, my wife and I were talking, and she said, "Why don't you do this?" I said, "Nah, nah, nah." And she came up with something. I thought, well, that might be interesting. That might be interesting, and it's a building, and but it's different from what I've done. So, but it is a building, and I started out with the historical Williamsburg buildings a long time ago. So, I've always kind of gravitated some ways to the buildings. So that's what it is, and I'll show you how I'm getting along with that and what I'm stitching in the next video. So, but anyway, until then, no more news on my part. I don't know of anything else. Doing fine. I hope all of you are doing fine. I hope all the cold weather's gone. And you need to get outside. I hope everybody gets outside, get some exercise. If it's no more walking around the block or maybe going to the mall and walking or whatever you can do. Don't sit there all day and stitching. This one is We the People. The last the last little bottom section on it, I struggled with it a little bit because I didn't want to sit there and stitch on it when you could be outside doing something. So I slowed down. In wintertime, I'm faster. Spring, summer, I'm slower. So, but anyway, get outside and get some exercise. And do me a favor, if you got any projects, send them to me. I'd like to see what you're doing. And also the folks that have ordered this, we the people that have started. I know people have started that they've told me they have. Show me how you're coming along. I like to see that. Excuse me. You don't know what's got me. But send me a picture. I would like to see it, and I will post that picture up on the video, the next one I do, if you do send me something. So thank each and every one of you for all of your support with this. The support for this particular design, we the people, has been unbelievable. It really has. This is probably of all my 43 years of doing cross stitch design. This has probably been, it's right there at the top. It has to be as because a lot of people have showed a lot of interest in this and really like the design, and I really do appreciate that a whole lot. So, but thank you very, very much. All right, until next time we talk, what I tell you every time we get together, I want you to stay safe and come back and see me. Bye bye.